Hi, I'm Father David Bridges at St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in Grove, Oklahoma, and this is Leah the poodle. We're glad you could join us. Come on in. Well, as many of you may know, I was in Colorado last weekend visiting the grandson. And he's almost 3 years old, and I have a granddaughter that is 7. And my son was receiving a master's degree from Colorado Tech, and so went out to graduation. Those grandkids are just the neatest thing. If I'd known how great the grandkids were, I'd have skipped the kids and gone straight to grandkids. But don't get too scientific about it. But my grandson, Nick, interesting. We're all sitting in the backyard having a barbecue after the graduation, and he's going around picking up rocks, and he'd look at that rock and give it a little taste. And I said, "What are you doing?" "I'm tasting the rock." "Why?" "I want to." So you pick up rocks of different colors and compare the two of them, and he get a little taste, and he's just really into this geology thing or something. And he's occupying himself. Nothing's distracting him at all. He goes around the corner of the house, and that's okay. I can't see him, but it's a fence yard, and he has a dog named Archie that stays with him, and so it's okay. But he comes back over, and in his best 3-year-old way, begins to tell me a story. And I've got to put the pieces together of what he's telling me. But ultimately, what he's telling me is that he found some dog doo on the ground, and he took a big rock and smashed it. And I said, "You didn't lick that rock, did you?" He was not going to be distracted from his geology. And my granddaughter came in, and she says to me, "I have a purse. You want to see what's in my purse?" "Okay." So she unzips it, and there's a pack of Kleenexes and a little pack of Reese's peanut butter cups, and then a change purse. And she says, "You know what's in there? There's money in there." So she opens up and shows me, and there's a couple of $1 bills and some change. And I said, "Well, whenever I buy something and have change, I'll give you the change for your purse." So by the time we got to the end of the visit, it had gotten pretty heavy. And she was talking about how heavy her purse got. And then she said, "You know, I'm going to go shoe shopping." I tell you those examples because kids are so unique in that they get focused on something. If they're really interested in something, they get focused on it and they stick with it. Like Nick sticking with those rocks, and my granddaughter who's sticking with this idea of gathering every good change she can find and putting that purse and go shoe shopping. In this gospel story, you've got two sisters who are having a little bit of contention. Because the one's the hard worker, the busy bee. I've got to feed my guests, I've got to take care of this, I've got to take care of that. And there's my sister doing nothing. She doesn't understand what the sister's doing. The sister is listening to what the Lord is saying because she's focused on that. Martha doesn't quite get it. Martha's busy, and she's all tied up in busyness. Does that sound like life sometimes, that we get tied up in the busyness? And because of all the busyness, we take our eyes off of the Lord. Not that we're sinning or doing anything wrong. Don't go in that direction at all. But we take our eyes off of the kingdom, in a sense. We take our spiritual focus off to the side. Because what happens is, the things that pile in from outside, whether you're still working a career or whether you're just involved in a whole lot of things and there's just a lot going on in your life, you'll notice that life is never static. Things will level off from time to time, but there will be ups and downs. And if anybody ever told you that once you become a Christian you don't have any more problems, then you should laugh in their face because you know that that's not right. I remember when I was making my journey from totally lost in spiritual life to trying to get turned on about the Lord, which worked. But in that journey, I spent a little time at an Assembly of God church, and that preacher said, "Don't you think that just because you get saved, you're not going to have any more problems? Because as soon as you do that, you go to the top of the devil's hit list." And if you think about it, when you step out in light and you start proclaiming light, darkness is going to want to encroach in. It just does. That's what darkness does. It wants to encroach on the light. So the light has to be brighter to overcome the darkness. But the darkness will slip in the strangest ways. You'll be going along just fine. And some little something that happens at work, for example, that doesn't even involve you, will bleed over onto you and bring darkness into your life. Does that sound familiar? It's the choices of other people that often lead us into a dark place. Not that we chose to go there, or not that we wanted to go there, but something happened. Someone else's choice, for example, led us to a place of darkness. And once you're there, the darkness becomes like a shroud. And if you think about it for a minute, if you pull the covers over your head at night and in bed, thinking that you're hiding, right? Because I used to do that when I was a kid. I was afraid of the dark, so I'd cover my head. Does that make any sense? Just like it doesn't make any sense for us to live in darkness when we know better. It's kind of like pulling the sheet over the head. The darkness wants us to be blinded so we don't see the greater good. Darkness wants us to find the faults in other people and in everything else so we can capitalize on those faults. Right? And darkness wants us to be distracted from doing the good that we are made to do, that we were created to do. Because we really were created to be good beings. And most people are good beings. But when we take the focus off of the kingdom, that goodness can be terribly distorted. And I know you've heard it many times, and here recently it's come up quite a bit again, but these people that hack Facebook pages and computers and steal data, the brilliance that it takes to do that, if it were focused on good, just think of what could be done. It's the same way in a lot of fields. If the good was the primary focus, rather than the profits, we would see a so much better world. But the focus is not on the kingdom. The focus is on capitalism and what can I get for me? What can you do for me? What do I get out of it? And it goes down to the smallest, the most minor parts of society. For example, around here you'll hear people say two things quite often. One is, I can't find a job. Hear that one a lot, right? The other one is the employer going, I can't find people. Okay, now wait a minute, what's the problem? People don't have jobs, people won't want to hire people. What's the problem? Well, here's the problem. Can't pass a drug test. Can't pass a background test. Don't show up on time, don't do your job, don't care. Or here's the great one, pay me more and then I'll work harder. Right? That's not the way most of us were raised. Most of us were raised, I'll work harder and then you'll see my value and pay me more, which used to work. But now, in our ultimately greedy society, you give and you give and you give and you give and they don't want to give back. But you see how darkness comes in through those mundane or seemingly mundane things. The darkness tries to come in. And then it takes our focus off of what the Lord is saying. Now when we focus on the Lord, let's go back to that reading of Paul. Through Christ, all things hold together. So if your life is falling apart, what might be missing? It might be the Lord. It might be that focus on the kingdom. It might be that intention to be all that you've been created to be, to live into the greatness of humanity, which is there. It is there. We see the greatness in humanity when we read these stories of people that have done wonderful things to help society, that have built hospitals and nursing homes and churches and all, have invented marvelous things that have made life easier. We see these gifts being lived out, but then we see so many gifts being wasted. And so when we focus on the kingdom, these things hold together. Notice how when we talk about in Christ, all things hold together. Let's go back to that language that we understand as Platonic language from Plato's thought, that things that are in each other belong to the same family. That's where that language comes from. So to be in Christ would be to be emulating or living like Christ to the best of our ability. That would be living in Christ. So when darkness comes in and dims the light, that's when we find ourselves swearing at the guy that pulled out in front of us on the highway, even though he can't hear us. Because darkness wants to get in. And if darkness gets in, it tends to create this wedge. And you remember I told you the story about a famous bass player who passed away years ago in Nashville, Roy Husky. Roy Husky played bass on every hit song you've ever heard in the 40s, 50s. I mean, seriously, he was the studio bass guy. He could play a song, never hearing it, ever hearing it before, and never miss a note. He had intuition. But he also had a pocket full of little wooden wedges. He was a quirky guy. And if something rattled, he'd say, that needs a wedge in it. He'd reach in and pull out a wedge. If you had a rattle in the dashboard of your car, like you know how those are so much fun, he'd pull out a wedge and stick it in there and stop. And I got to thinking, that's kind of how darkness works. It's like this little wedge. And if you allow this tiny little crack for the darkness to get in, that wedge goes in there. And then darkness comes along and goes, poof, hits that wedge. And that crack comes a little more open. And all that crack has to do is open enough for the darkness to reach in. And if it continues to go in, it's kind of like that ivy that you know about growing on the side of your house and there's no light. It reaches in and starts to make a nice big old hole in the side of your house. So turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face. And guess what will happen? The things of this earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. Thanks be to God. Thanks for joining us. You may join us at any time at www.facebook.com/St. Andrews Grove or youtube.com/St. Andrews Grove. Also, join our website, standrewsgrove.org, and keep up with updates there. We'll see you again. Take care.